What's happening, people? It is.
Yes!
You are back with
About to
real
start some
comic
shit.
book talk. Yes, he is, as he normally does and everything. As you can see today, we
Normally
have...
does. What the fuck?
Yeah, you start stuff. It is what it is. It is what it is. It is what it is. So today, as you can see, we have a very special guest with us. We have Sailor May Cosplay today.
Hello.
A very well-known cosplayer and popular cosplayer. If you are in the DMV area, no.
Did you put it in quotation?
I wouldn't say that.
Allegedly.
I'm getting up there.
Don't worry, we're here to boost and pep you up and everything. We
get them for all of us.
Yeah. We love your cosplay, and they will too after they go and check out all your social medias and see the amazing cosplay that you do. Mm-hmm. We're happy to have her here. Today, we are going to be talking about who you don't want in the MCU. For whatever reason it may be, that character or that team or whatever, that story that you're just like, nah, we don't want that in the MCU. What they're doing is right. How they've been going about it is right. Do not add this. It'll ruin everything.
I didn't say it was going to ruin everything.
We didn't get to you yet. You're already showing your hand. You are already showing your hand.
Right, you don't know who I'm going to pick.
Yeah, it doesn't matter now. We know what direction you're going in.
Which is to answer the topic?
No.
The direction I'm going in?
You could go ahead and anser first. Go
I
right
thought I was
ahead.
going last.
No,
You're going first.
Oh, okay.
Let us know.
Mine's is the Fantastic Four. I fucking hate them.
Wait a minute.
Unless they do a better job.
Yeah.
I fucking hate the Fantastic Four. I've always hated
I
them.
love the Fantastic Four, but
I hated them. I have always hated them. I know the cartoon was good. Still hated it.
cartoons like that.
I know. Still, I don't like the Fantastic Four. It's just...
Galactus,
Yeah, I want the villains. I just don't want them. Let's make that perfectly clear. I want Doctor Doom. I want Galactus. I want all of them. I don't want them. I don't want the Reeds. I don't want the Thing. I don't want the Human Torch. I don't want none of them. I don't want them to have the kid. I don't want none of that shit. I don't want any of them.
I'm taking my clap back because I didn't know he was going to this level. I didn't know.
Do I have another level? Ready. I don't. I don't want any of them. They suck. And I know I catch a lot of flack for it. I don't care. The Fantastic Four have always just been boring to me. And when they're by themselves doing their own thing, that could be different. You know, Reed Richards out there doing scientific things, and Human Torch is dating the Inhuman. Because, you know, what's the one of the elements that can control all 4 elements? I can't think of her name.
Yeah, it's Megan.
Yeah, whatever. The princess. How about that? He's dating the princess and all that fine stuff. That's fine. But when they're together as the 4, fucking suck. I hate the Thing. I've always hated him. He's my favorite one, and I hate him.
Wait, what? How is your favorite thing and you hate? That's
I know. He's my favorite of the worst.
That's the biggest contradiction ever. Like,
first of all, take a second to think about it. It's like my lyrics. You gotta take a second to think, and all come together. Out of all the 4, I hate all of them, but he's the one I hate the least. If that makes it better for you?
No, continue.
What makes him more acceptable than the rest of them?
Because he has a hard life. He's the thing. He can't talk. He can't go back and forth, and he'll never have sex again, ever, ever again.
Wow,
okay,
that's hard.
Yeah,
That's tough.
Yeah, all right.
Am I lying?
I don't know. I have no idea, and I don't think I want to know. So,
And neither did any other female. They don't want to know. But yeah, I hate the Fantastic Four. It's just trash. And those 3 movies didn't help. Especially that last one. But all of them. I don't want
that name in this house.
I don't want the Fantastic Four at all. At all. Now the villains, yes, I take all of them. Fantastic Four, be gone. Fucking suck, man.
Okay. Okay. It's up to you now. Who do you not want to see in the MCU?
Well, in line with enough Fantastic Four, I think the X-Men need to take a break for a couple,
Forever.
maybe for a couple years now, because they're an iconic, bit of Marvel lore. But until I think Marvel writers figure out how to handle them and portray, they're supposed to be an analogy for racism. As Deadpool put it, dated metaphor for racism in the 60s. Mm-hmm. But then you have shows like The Gifted, where like we're supposed to believe that like these kids are like they're a hated class of people, but they're all really attractive conventionally. So we're supposed to believe that like this blonde white girl is going to go out in the world and people are going to hate her and scream, slurs at her. So until they learn how to actually roll with, what the X-Men are supposed to be about and like make them ugly,
Yeah.
I think they need to be like put away for a little bit. We've had like so many interpretations, so many attempts, and then Dark Phoenix was just a hot mess. Put him away for a little bit. Bring him out little by little.
It was a hot mess. I still enjoyed it though, but it was total mess. It was total mess.
It was garbage.
It was. Okay, we're going to hang up the X-Men. We're going to hang up Fantastic Four.
No, we're not hanging up the Fantastic Four. They no longer exist in my world.
Okay.
Wow.
Thank goodness we all don't live in your world. All right, then. Al.
All right. So, I kind of had the same answer as she has, but at one specific point, not the X-Men per se, the individual characters. If you're not the first three, I don't care about any of the rest of you. Jubilee.
Whoa.
I know you like Jubilee.
Let's not get out of hand now.
I think her story would be garbage.
Not get out of hand.
I think it would be bad.
Jubilee's cool. Let's not get out of hand.
She
now.
could be cool and still not have a good
Okay. All right.
show.
It's fine. Get out.
Of my house.
So
anyway, so I agree. The X-Men, they've been milking X-Men for so long, and then they got something with Logan. They said, all right, let's run with this. You run with Logan. All right, let's go back to the X-Men, but you don't make it any better. It makes me sit up here and say, y'all just like, they need to be gone for at least 10 years.
Yeah, at least a decade.
Little more.
I'm thinking, at least 10 years.
I'm thinking
everybody, it's like revamp all of them.
I'm thinking till my kids have kids.
Wow. That's too long. That's too long. But if you do a good 10 years without any X-Men, maybe a cartoon or something, but...
Got worked their way back slowly.
They really do. Because
the new X-Men comics are helping. Because House of X and Powers of X.
Yeah, no, those comics are good.
Fire.
But they're not going to use those. You know that. They're going to try again the Dark Phoenix saga for the third time. I guarantee if they don't take a hiatus, they're going to try Dark Phoenix a third time. Even though they have so many other
stories, other arcs.
Some of their stories are the greatest stories I've ever read. But you keep going back to that one story.
I know. So
I don't understand it.
It's popular. It's liked.
It's the story.
It's going down every time they redo it. It's getting worse and worse. They do it the third time, they might lose me.
No, I mean, he's Kevin Feige, so he'll do it back. He knows that. Kevin Feige is one of those people who knows it's not about the actual Dark Phoenix. It's about everything that led to the Dark Phoenix that made it great. So he knows.
You assume he knows that.
Oh, he's proven that most of the time of these, 24 movies? Most of it. Not all of it. Well, I'm looking at Thor.
X-Men need to be gone for at least 10 years. That's how I feel.
I'm talking. All right, I'll meet you in the middle. 15.
12.5.
13.
12.5.
Okay, fine then. 18.
You got any say in it, Sailor? How long should they be?
I think at least a good 10 years before any more X-Men. A good 20 years before we do Dark Phoenix again.
Yes. That's a great answer.
Well, how about we start everything over at 20 years?
Story.
Everything over at 20 years.
Okay, since we're on this X-Men thing, real quick, what story should they use when they come back?
Well, first of all, they shouldn't use a story because they shouldn't come back. That's number one. Number two, if they do, I'm thinking giant size X-Men number 1.
You gotta explain that story to those who don't know.
Damn, that's right. Okay,
He's just naming a comic book.
Yeah, but we can't really do that without doing the first X-Men. All right, so take it back. X-Men, Jack Kirby, and what's his name? Wow, I'm about to be so disrespectful. Stan Lee.
Wow.
I said wow. I know, I'm sorry. I am so sorry.
I'm
so very sorry, everybody. I had a dumb moment. Please forgive me. I beg you for forgiveness. Please forgive me. I beg you. Now that we stop living in the past, let's move forward. All right. So those two great legends, the X-Men, and then they went to an island. I can't think of it now. And
Genosha?
No, it was Genosha. It was another one. It was like, I can't think. Anyway, X-Men were captured. Then they tried a bunch of stories that never worked. And then Giant Size X-Men number 1 came out. and it was Charles Xavier bringing a new X-Men team to go back and save the first X-Men team.
Oh, so your idea for an introduction of the X-Men is to bring in a new team that's saving the old team, just jump right into it.
Yeah.
Okay, that'll work.
But they should really never come back. I'm being honest.
Okay.
Well, I can say that I'm not gonna start it. Okay.
Go ahead though.
I told you about, like I said, one of the best when I was younger with the cartoon where it was a mutant disease in the future. And,
Yeah, that's when Cable came.
And that's when Cable had to come back. He was trying to kill somebody, but Gambit came back to try to save his future. And to put a long story short, he wound up saving the future, but he made another worse future because when he went back.
Is that really going to work in the MCU? The way they do time travel is that...
Yeah, they do it.
Yeah, you go back.
Your past
doesn't
isn't the same as that future.
Yeah.
Sailor, any ideas of how to help the X-Men out if they ever to come back?
They'll come back.
I don't know. I think, well, first of all, do away with the decades gimmick. I think we're done with that. It's it's the 80s. Oh, it's the 90s.
Yeah, that doesn't make any sense. 10 years go by, and you're the same way you were 10 years ago.
Yeah, right.
Though,
hey, mutants don't crack. Black don't crack. Mutants don't crack.
Mutants don't crack.
Also, there's just such a large cast
You know
of
that's dumb,
X-Men that the public are not as familiar with. So maybe let's stray away from the Charles. Well, you need Charles Xavier, but not so much Charles Xavier v Magneto all the time. Because there's so much more to mutants than
Nimrod. Let's get Nimrod in there.
That's
Mr. Sinister. They were going that way,
work.
and then they stopped. Mr. Sinister was always a good
I
character.
want Nimrod.
all right then. Okay, so sorry I took you guys all the way off course, and I'm gonna course correct us and put us back on subject, even though we're pretty much done. But I guess last is me, and
Can't wait for this one.
there is no character I don't want to see in the
done
MCU.
here, man.
It's just it
This
is.
time I'm out.
it is-
I'm fucking out, man. I'm done here.
in
Excuse
the
me.
world.
I'm
Wait,
done here. I'm done here.
all right, so
Done, man.
to fill up space, we've officially lost Anthony. It is now the Daniel, Sailor May, and Al show now.
Keep it
So
going. Just keep it going.
we're just gonna keep it going
Just
and
keep it
everything.
going.
Okay then. No, we're not. That's it. Not this time. Maybe next time. Sorry, Anthony had to leave. He has a difference of opinion. Clearly, so what?
I think I know how to get back.
I don't.
The Turtles don't need to come back for 10 years.
Yeah, that's not going to work. MCU is fine. After what they did with Guardians, I have faith that they can bring anybody into it and incorporate them well and do a good story. You brought a raccoon and a tree that only speaks 3 words on the big screen
And the
made
raccoon, the only one who understands it.
yeah, and made it a very popular thing. I have faith in you. I can't wait for you to bring any old character you want into the MCU. I can't wait to see the future. We would like to thank Sailor May for coming and being a guest on our show today. Check her out on all the social medias. Definitely check her out on Instagram. She has a lot of great cosplay pictures. You're going to love what you see. Till next time, guys. We're out of here. Bye.
Yeah. We in the club, we party. We in the club, we party. Yeah. How much ice you got? I don't know.
Get it,
None.
all this man.
I cannot miss like I am the ace. Electrocute you, then I leave you with aftershock. Getting angry, then I turn her Incredible Hulk. Bite and bog. Chop it down like you one of them stars.